Hey Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke from the Silver Porn Bench. Got a couple of things to cover tonight. Got some afternoon lunchtime coin pickups. I'm going to go over those real quick. And then we're going to do some more toning. I've got 4 pieces back here that I'm going to tone. And I finally picked up some ammonia to increase the color production from the toning solution. The water's good and hot. And so I'll go over the coin pickups, the foreign silver pickups first. First, I picked up a 1948 1/4 Quetzal, which means something special to me because one of my professors in college at Southern Nazarene University was the world's leading foremost expert in the Quetzal bird. This is Guatemalan. It's 720, 8.33 grams. Had a relatively low mintage, 129,000, 1948. Beautiful reverse. Picked up another 1941 half crown, 50% silver, UK, 14.14 grams. I love the back of this is probably one of my favorite coins. Picked up a 1912 Great Britain 1 shilling. Love the lion and the crown on the back. 1 shilling, absolutely marvelous. And this is 925. Picked up this monstrosity of a coin. 1958 10 shillings from Ghana. It's 925, 28.8 grams of sterling. And what really got me about this one was the mintage was 11,000. They only made 11,000 of these. Huge coin. They took up the entire silver dollar. I mean, right to the very edge of the flip. So, and it's sterling. Great toning on that. And I picked up two more 1943 florins. I picked up a 1943 florin and a 1943 florin S, minted in San Francisco. They're both Australian. They're both 925, same weight. You can notice a difference between the S, the San Francisco. They only did 11,000. The non-San Francisco, they did 11 million. They did 12,762,000. So obviously a discrepancy, and they had some good coloring on them. Definitely had been in circulation. So those are my lunchtime pickups. So now on to the fun stuff. I've got a Tree of Life round. I've got a dragon round. I've got an all-seeing eye, and I've got a steampunk skull. I'm going to go ahead and add the toning solution to the hot bath. I've got my toning solution. I've already put in some ammonia in that because the recommendation is if you add a little bit of ammonia, you're going to get some brighter colors, and there's still some steam coming off of that. And so I really am enjoying. Ooh, man, that liver of sulfur stinks. Alright, so if you heard the TV in the background, my wife's watching Ellen. So we're going to start with this Tree of Life round. This is my favorite of the 2 Tree of Life rounds, and this was a pretty good thickness one. It got a pretty good pour out of it. So let's go ahead and set that in the toning solution. And we're going to let it set for... I'm actually going to put a couple of pieces in. I'm going to go ahead and put the steampunk skull in there too. Upside down. Set that in there. And we've had this Tree of Life in there for just a few seconds. Let's see if we're... Yeah, we're already starting to see some coloration in that. But I want to get some super toning in these pieces. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate I've made the 200 plus mark. I'm pretty stoked. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do for a giveaway. Definitely need to have a giveaway video here probably this weekend. I might pick something up at my hobby job at the coin shop on the weekend and use that for a giveaway. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and neutralize this Tree of Life because I got some interesting toning on that, and I'm just going to leave that in the neutralization bath. And I'm going to go ahead and put the all-seeing eye triangle in the toning solution. And I'm just gonna put them all in there. I'm gonna put the dragon round in there as well. And I'm just gonna let those three sit for a little bit. Let's check out the steampunk skull. Getting some different toning this time. That's the neat part about toning, is every time we tone, we get a different finish on it. So you can see there's still plenty of silver parts, but then there's also some of the color coming out. And so I'm going to put it back in there. We're going to let those set for a second. The thing is, when you take them out, until you dump them in the neutralizing solution, it's going to continue to tone. But that's how the Tree of Life, you still ended up with some silver spots on it. So it's not a whole toned piece. The back, you've got some darker spots, some lighter spots. Very, very interesting toning going on. So that one's been neutralized, so that's the toning right there. So I'm going to put that piece right there. Let's check out that steampunk. It's been in there the longest so far of what's in there right now. I use these forceps because I don't want to put my hands in that liver of sulfur, and I don't want to touch the pieces. That one got some interesting, the raised portions all got toned, and the background stayed silverish. I wonder if I should stop it or keep going. I don't know. Seems to be toning as I'm holding it. I'll put it back in there. Let's check out that eye, all-seeing eye. The Illuminati triangle, as it's known. That one, once again, I got some different toning on this than last time. Every time's a little bit different. The back has got the dark blues and the purples, speckled finish. The front still has a lot of silver, but it's toning as we're looking at it. It's actually changing. It's hard to see on the camera. I want to put it back in. I want these pieces dark. I want to get some deep, deep, deep dark. Oh yeah. The dragon definitely got wicked toning. I think I'm going to be done on that one. I'm going to neutralize that right now because that got more of the classical toning look, where around the edges it got a lot of color. Let's look at that. It's been neutralized. I can go ahead and touch it with my hands. Look at all those colors mixed in with that dragon. They definitely brought some depth out on that. And the back side's going to be the swirled color. Yeah, I dig it. I dig that toning. That one really pops when you look at it. I'm just going to set that right down there. Let's check out the steampunk. She should be getting darker by now. No, she's staying. She's taking a different. I'm gonna leave that one over here and see if it continues to tone when it hits the air. It's getting a different. It's not coming out as bronzish. It's coming out. The back is toned up marbly. Focus here, but the front still has a lot of silverish, but it's even turning the silverish color a little bit different. Criminal. Take that high polished silver. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that process on that one. That one got some different. Now I can touch it with my hand here. That one got some different toning. It turned a darker color with some high points. Got the tone. Got the bronze. Interesting. I wonder if it's something to do with the way I washed the pieces before I toned them. And lastly, the Illuminati triangle. Let's see what the toning solution's doing to that. Oh, that one came out really, 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 really blue. I'm going to stop that right now. I want that to be done. The eye right in the center came out almost a royal blue, with a lot of the color around the edges. That's the toning on the all-seeing eye. Like you can see, that center eye really just pops now. You've got some of the bronzish, goldish, and some of the copper color, some of the blue and purple, and then the back is just that smorgasbord of color. So anyway, just some more toning. 4 pieces of toning, toned silver right there. I appreciate everybody watching. Lunchtime pickups and toning adventures continued. And Mr. Zeke at the Silver Pouring Bench will catch up with you guys next time. Thanks for watching.